Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another No Man's Sky VR video. This one's going to be pretty different from the others. I decided I would not continue doing my sequential raw gameplay videos where I'm just playing and talking at the same time. And I will explain that a little bit later on in the video, why I'm not going to do that. It's got nothing to do with the game quality or anything like that, but I thought I would make a video showing the differences between the graphics in the flat screen version and the VR version, because they are obviously very different. And then I'll just give my thoughts on VR in general, but let's take a look. So I think it's pretty obvious that I don't really need to label these clips. I think you can tell this is from the flat screen version. This is on my PS4 Pro. This is version 2.04 of the game. There is actually a 2.05 patch out now, but all this footage is from 2.04. And so here I am, clearly back in VR, and I'm standing in front of my ship here, and up close it doesn't look bad. It's got a decent amount of detail, not bad at all, but clearly, as you will see here in a second, it does not look nearly as good as this. Higher resolution, just more detail, longer draw distance, all that good stuff. It's clear which version looks better. When you are moving through the environment in VR, you're going to get texture pop in and even objects popping into existence right before your very eyes. Those things happen in the regular flat screen version as well, but it's just not nearly as noticeable. Usually it's farther away. And here I am moving through that exact same space on this beautiful moon, which, by the way, is the perfect place to do this comparison because it has no hazardous atmosphere. There's no toxic rain or radiation or any of that stuff. So I'm really glad I found this early on. And I would like to have done a comparison of space footage as well, but I'm at a point in the game where I need to actually make some fuel for my ship. So I thought I would just go ahead and do the comparison of this surface footage, and maybe I'll do a video of space footage comparison later. I don't know if that's necessary. I'm sure I would have fun making it, so maybe I'll do it, but I don't know. But really, what all of this kind of reminds me of is Skyrim VR, because I originally played Skyrim on my PS3. I never bought the DLC, and then the remaster came out, and it included all the DLC, so I bought it for that reason. Played it again on my PS4 Pro, and it obviously looked much, much better. And then I got the PSVR Skyrim VR bundle and played it again that way. And even though I would say Skyrim on PSVR probably doesn't really look as good as the PS3 version in a lot of ways, I still think the PSVR version is the way to, or the VR version is the way to play this game. I'm not really sure what happened there. Something just exploded in front of me on the ground. I'm not sure what that was. But yeah, I think VR is a game changer in every sense of the phrase. It's the sense of actually being in an environment. Something I've talked about in several PSVR videos is the 3D depth perception effect that you get. And so it's just walking through this environment and looking around is just incredible. I swear, I'm not affiliated with with Sony or Hello Games or anybody related to this game or related to PlayStation. I'm affiliated with no one. But this is a sci-fi nerd's dream come true, in my opinion, and I am definitely a sci-fi nerd, so I'll be playing a lot of this game in VR. That's for damn sure. Um, but I have noticed that the beginning of the game is pretty much like it was after the next update, and so I've already made videos of a lot of this stuff, so I'm not going to keep going with these sequential raw footage gameplay videos where I'm talking and playing at the same time. But I mean, look at this. This is sci-fi nerd heaven. I'm sitting in this ship. I can turn my head to look around, look out the window. I can move my hands around with the move controllers in them, and I can manipulate the controls in the cockpit here. This is just this is just beyond beyond. It's No Man's Sky Beyond, and it's beyond my wildest dreams so far. I'm really loving it, if you can't tell. But I think this will do it for now for my No Man's Sky VR videos. I will definitely make some more later on. But for now, as I am gazing out the window at this beautiful moon, I will say I hope you found this either enjoyable or informative or both. And as always, thanks very, very much for watching.